Get some, motherfucker!
Commencing tactical assessment. Red Chinese threat detected.
Back before I met you, I'd go whole days without massacring a bunch of them.
Defense protocols active. Friendly forces. Remain in close proximity.
Excuse me.
Stop right there, civilian. No unauthorized personnel are permitted beyond this point.
Back off. I'm trying to share some information.
And I'm not willing to take, unless you're one of us. However,
Forget it. I'll take the information elsewhere.
then if there's nothing left to discuss,
Enough. Halen?
I don't get you. Are you playing the hero or the victim?
Paladin.
have you decided to cooperate and tell me what brought you here?
I'm just trying to survive out here.
The way you...
Sure.
Are you...
I'm from Vault 111.
You're a vault. Most... If I... Since... If you want...
I'll continue to help, but you won't.
Yeah, tit for tat.
Very well. I'm Paladin Dan. Over there... I've been trying to...
Sir,
Proceed, Halen.
what we need.
Our target is... We infiltrate the facility. So what do you say?
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding. Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah.
So you gonna patch me up or what?
I don't know. Your prognosis looks pretty grim. Might be more humane to just take you out back and shoot you.
You're all heart, Doc.
Just quit squirming so I can get these bandages on.
I love old world widgets. Worth a fair amount, too.
That's it. Big open spaces. Paladin dance.
You ready to move out?
Ready?
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind. We'll take... this alley. Follow me.
Arcjet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs of ferals infesting Cambridge. Traveling this far from the police station is a risk, but getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority. If it was up to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated. We don't know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate. It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success. They came back with crates full of pre-war artifacts and historical documents. The second wasn't so fortunate. Shortly after they arrived, we lost contact with them, and they haven't been heard from since. As far as my team goes, we've lost 4 good men to this godforsaken place. Been a target from the moment we arrived. But despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home, or end up missing. Let's show them how the Brotherhood does it!
We may have a problem here.
This is the part of the job that I love. Another day.
There it is, Arc Jet Systems. There shouldn't be any exterior security, so we'll head in through the front. It was corporations like this that put the...
Paladin Dance.
Through. Nice work.
Accessing database. Entry. Communism. A form of government in which the state controls everything, and people are denied freedom.
Attacking enemy.
Do a lot of that. Winning, that is.
Hostile sensor. Is someone present attacking enemy?
Almost got away.
Enemy hostile.
Really good at this. Too good.
Bingo.
The trick to being hidden is not always happen. That wasn't in the script. We made that look easy.
Yes. Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Son of a bitch!
Warning. Power loss detected. Engine core is offline.
Jeering, leering, laughing, mocking, taunting. Oh, he graduated all right. High school. Fine, I'm sure he took shop class. Oh, look, he's reading the science mags. How cute. Har, har, har. Shop class. Let's see them make this
Hey.
shop class. My marvelous
Take that weapon.
engineering.
Sure thing.
The finest in weaponized refuse acceleration. My beauty. My jump jet.
Nice.
Engine core power restored. Thermal engine fueled, primed, and standing by for your command. Command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown. 5,
Communist detected on American soil.
4,
Lethal force engaged.
3, 2, 1. Engine firing.
Will never be defeated.
Test firing completed with an efficiency rating of 96.7%. Going down. Going up.
Is someone present? Attacking. Systems offline.
Let's get out. We'll take the service elevator to the surface.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Going up.
The bunker looks clear. Let's move out.
Paladin Dance.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission accomplished.
I thought we worked well as a team.
Agreed. It's a refreshing change to work with a civilian. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss. First and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal motto. May it serve you well in battle.
That isn't necessary.
I insist you keep it. The Brotherhood believes in paying all of its debts. Now, as far as the second matter, we had a lot thrown at us. Our op could have ended in disaster. There's no doubt in my mind that you...
Sure.
When we met at the police station, you told me... Is that something you're still willing to do?
I'd be honored to join.
That's what I wanted to hear. Meet me back at the police station, and we'll discuss the details.
Hey,
You called?
hey.
What's the word? You know, I'm having second thoughts on the whole recall code. Wait, you read it, didn't you?
No, I haven't read it yet.
Good, please don't. It'll make it easier to sleep at night.
Heads up.
What is it?
Hi.
You know, I'm having second thoughts on the whole...
Why shouldn't I read it?
Just in case it gets stuck in your head. You know, like... And if it's a real simple code, then one slip and...
Mm-hmm.
Report back to the police
Heads up.
station. I'll
Sure.
be there
You know,
soon.
I'm having
Just need to
second
survey
thoughts
the
on the
area
whole
for technology.
I read it all right.
Don't tell me what it said. You know, it's
Look alive.
Yeah?
Hey there.
You know, I'm having second thoughts on the whole recall code. Wait, you read it, didn't you?
You can't trust everyone.
Maybe I'm just another human that has people back.
Well, you're good in my book. Whatever or whoever you are.
I want... That code I gave you is a hard truth. The bitch of the problem is recognizing the 90% of the time someone's on the up and up, and the 10% of the time you're being played.
Look alive.
What? Yeah, boss? What is it?
I wanted to make sure things were okay between you and me.
Last partner I had wound up going, well. So, as long as you don't go...
Uh-huh. We should go our separate ways.
Another time, then.
Dance?
Report back to the police station. I'll be there soon. Just need to survey the area for technology.
Sons here on Diamond City Radio. Coming at you almost live from Diamond City. I'm your host, Travis Lonely Miles. And this is Diamond City Radio. Here's Atom Bomb Baby by the 5 Stars.
And Dance. Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Halen, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks. I promise not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
I got tired of wandering alone.
Too bad. I was getting used to the thought of you leaving.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army. And we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Don't worry. I've spent time in the military.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture, so I'll get right to the point. I only ask for 2 things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Prydwen. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Scribe?
Reese still giving you the cold shoulder.
I wish we can see eye to eye.
Reese only sees one thing. Reese.
Reese bleeds Brotherhood. It's all he cares about. It's his family. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
Is there something between the two of you?
When I first joined up, Reese is the one who sponsored me. He took me under his wing, showed me the ropes. I thought there was a little more between us, so I asked him if he cared about me that way. He told me the Brotherhood of Steel was all that he cared about. We never spoke about it again. Look, if you're worried about Reese, so, are you ready to take on your first...
Ready.
Great. One of the Brotherhood's most important dudes. I have a list of locations. Here, this should cover all... Good luck.
Right.
It's
All right,
so
out with
exciting
it.
being new to the Commonwealth.
What's your game?
There must be so much technology out
I
there
hope
that
I haven't
Scribes
offended you
seen
again.
yet.
Offended? Hardly. You're not the military type, so I can't figure out why you're sticking around.
The Brotherhood might be the best...
Well, as far as...
Sure.
Look, but if you step out of line and put any of... So, ready for your assignment, hero?
Ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, I'm talking about... This op is simple.
Right.
All the details you need, don't come back until the job.
These burn marks. They must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna want this place now.
Locked tight.
Billie Holiday, folks.
Is always
Minutemen are
worth
making waves
fighting
in the
for.
Commonwealth, folks. And that's good news for all of us. The latest word is that they've retaken the castle, an old holdout of theirs from back in the day. From everything I've heard, it was no small feat to get that back under their control. There are some real monsters out there in the Commonwealth, folks. Now that they've set up shop, I'm told the Minutemen will be in a better position to help whoever in the Commonwealth might need them. That's good to hear, don't you think? Wanoni Harris's grandma may have had a gambling problem, but we all win because of her. Here he is.
Is the sovereign right of every American.
Got it.
Scanners operating at 100% efficiency. Enemy presence detected. Attack imminent. Area of communism is alive. Positioning initialized. Location. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Birthplace of American freedom.
Sweet.
Hey!
Proceed. Democracy. Don't move. Communism ends tyranny.
Just chill out, asshole.
Gotta be kidding me.
Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since possibly living among us, undetected. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well in Diamond City. The mayor himself insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side. Well, never a dull moment here at Diamond City Radio. Now let's hear from the Ink Spots with their song, Baby.
Need something?
Can't wait to get out of this goddamn heat. Ready to head back out?
Just wanted to trade a few things.
You know,
Can't believe we slept this late.
Axes to grind. Well, I have a ton of them.
What's up?
better than getting pissed is picking a fight. Am I right?
Anything I can do? You just say the word. Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but Commonwealth never lacks for a second.
Hi.
There you are. I'm a such a for...
Oh, I really have to get up.
Enough of this.
Nothing stays hidden
let's
forever.
to the nearest watering
At
hole.
least, not if I have my say. What's the angle here?
That's a great one, isn't it? Orange-colored sky by Nat King Cole. There are some recent rumblings from Good Neighbor, and I do mean that as something of a pun. Self-proclaimed legitimate businesswoman, Bobby No-Nose, has something of a reputation around the Commonwealth. That reputation may have contributed to recent talk of a less than legitimate endeavor of hers. Except there's a bit of a twist. Bobby has very conspicuously disappeared. Word is, there's no trace of her. This time when she actually pulled off the job she was rumored to have been plotting. Or, if some have suggested, she crossed the wrong people and won't be seen anywhere again, ever. If you get my meaning. Here's Ella Fitzgerald with another classic, Undecided, which is something I used to be quite often. Then I made up my mind, decided to be cool.
Lock's really strong.
Self-evident that all Americans are created equal and are endowed with certain unalienable rights. Defense protocols active.
Won't be able to pick this.
Anchorage will be liberated. Cultural database accessed. Quoting New England poet Robert Frost, freedom lies in being bold.
I'm in. Bingo. There we go. Sweet.
That was Big Maybell, with a whole lot of shaking going on. And when you're as big as Maybell is,
Tactical assistance.
there's a whole
Red Chinese victory. Freedom is the sovereign right of every American.
In case you were wondering, it sounds like we haven't heard the last of the Brotherhood of Steel just yet. Eyewitness reports have them engaged in a firefight with unknown opponents at the Arkshed building here in the Commonwealth. While their motivations aren't entirely clear, I think we can all make some guesses what they're up to. I think it's safe to say there's some tech they wanted, and they decided to go take it. I know I wouldn't want to be in their way. The reports go on to say they made it out in one piece, presumably with whatever they were after. Who knows? Maybe now they'll be moving on to greener pastures. Let's get back to the music, shall we? Next is Worry, Worry, Worry by the Three Sons. I'll admit, this pretty well summed me up. At least until recently.
Threat analysis. Mellow. Beginning lethal force neutralization operation.
So, you finished or what?
Affirmative.
Looks like I got my surprise for the day. As long as the Brotherhood's around, those abominations don't stand a chance. Whenever you're ready for another op.
I hope you brought that artifact back in one piece.
Here it is.
And still in good shape, too. Here's a look. There's still plenty of undiscovered tech out there. When you're ready for more, just say the word.
Paladin dance.
Are you ready? I don't know where you're going. But if you want to remain a part of the Brotherhood, I'd get back here. Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Hostile during the flight. I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. The Commonwealth looks different from here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Here's a strange state of affairs for you folks. Some or all of you may have heard of that old Parsons Asylum in the Northeast. You may also have known stay away from it. I guess no one told the raiders about that. You think that 19 place is overflowing with raiders right now? But you'd be wrong. It's empty, abandoned. Now you could assume they got what they wanted and bolted. But given how creepy that place was, you can't help but wonder if something else happened.
Mission to come aboard,
We may never know for sure.
Mission Grant.
You know what?
Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a
And now,
successful
Connie
mission.
Allen
And
blasts
is this
off.
our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Priggen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the Supreme Commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
Elder Maxon?
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Control systems all reporting back nominal.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight. So how did it look out there?
Paladin.
We've got a
There
lot
you
of
are.
work ahead of us, brother.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young.
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant... I'd follow him anyway.
I was very impressed with him. He seemed...
Exactly. Without... I just hope you appreciate how much... Not to put too fine a point on it.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor, and in order to be an effective part of the team, you need... Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend...
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
There. Try it now.
Watch your step on the flight deck.
And that
Supposed to report
is
10
a
minutes
forward
ago.
round.
Can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mire bug.
Food in the mess
Got
hall
it.
isn't bad.
There it
Ingram?
So,
As long as you
you're the
don't
new
smell
recruit I heard about.
Thanks, brother.
Not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
played. Hell. There isn't a day that goes by on...
Right.
And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not...
Actually, you seem to be getting around.
I suppose it's better than the old. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some... There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left... Oh, and if you need any work done on it, Now, if you'll excuse me...
If you're from out of town, be sure and visit Diamond City. It's safe, it's secure, and
No time to
full of
waste.
quality
Work to be done.
establishments
Step forward,
like
Knight.
this.
Even though they've locked me in this
Commonwealth
blasted
weaponry.
cage.
It's a dangerous
Promise that
world
I
out
won't
there.
bite.
Protect yourself.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already The powers that be have me locked in here. If you need to stock up on supplies...
Sure. That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy them. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take... Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps...
I could use some extra.
You need them. And I... It just involves a little bit of hip. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one, after you're done with the meet and greet. In the meantime, if you ever need anything...
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility. We'll get the job done.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carried?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to... Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting.
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew.
Ah, yes. You, under normal circumstances. However, I'm woefully behind setting... Unfortunately...
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for...
Right.
I'm authorized to pay you for each month. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, in any event, it was a...
I'm occupied at the moment. We'll speak later.
Elder Maxon, I have a set of plans to build a signal interceptor to get me inside the Institute.
An intriguing proposal that I'll have to seriously consider. However, before I allow any of my soldiers to breach them, in the meantime, I need...
I understand, Elder.
I know you're disappointed, but I'm not willing to risk the lives of my soldiers. Give us time to validate the information you've discovered. Then when the time is right, I promise you.
Right.
You're dismissed, Knight.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it, then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuke.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Nothing like flying in style.
Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release. I'll try and keep him in your sights. Trying
wide open.
What's that? A noise?
I heard a breach in the door.
There you are! Humans!
Want to swap some gear?
Hey.
Awaiting your command. Got anything interesting for me today?
Happy time.
This area
Slide
seems
by,
to be in
Crosby.
disarray. I wonder if this is recent.
Travis Lonely Miles here with the latest news update from Commonwealth. And this one sounds heavy. The Green Tech building, long known as a haven for gunner mercenaries, was recently assaulted by an unknown group. From what I understand, there aren't any gunners left to tell the tale. If that's true, it's a little unsettling. Those guys meant business. There are rumors circulating that the Institute was somehow involved. Now, I know they come up every time something bad or unexplained happens. But in this case, it's hard to not suspect they were involved. Don't jump to conclusions, but it's about you folks. And don't worry, this time, there's no reason to suspect.
Democracy is the essence of good. Communism, the very definition of evil.
Enjoy.
Paladin Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind. These monstrosities are just another example of man blind. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what it would be? Armageddon repeated. And
right.
Look, I don't mean to bore you.
Don't apologize.
Thank you, brother. Anyway, what's important here is that you got the job. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. Dismissed.
Paladin Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Believe super mutants were human once. How could science have gone so wrong?
I'd gladly lay down my life.
Yeah.
Eating that box.
Taking on a Deathclaw without...
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way. Because in order to bring the Institute to its knees, I try to supply my soldiers with the best. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique... Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation, an even greater task. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for... To accomplish this goal, we need... I've had our scribes meticulously searching the only logical explanation. That's where we need your help.
I have a way to infiltrate the Institute.
So it appears. We share. I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device. Now, indulge...
I think they're the ones.
The Institute preys on the weak. Together, we'll make them... I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the...
Getting a bit of a twitch on Prop 3. Adjusting...
Trying to minimize reactor jitter. Adjusting compression rate. Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
Hope you enjoyed that last number. There are some recent rumblings from Goodneighbor, and I do mean that as something of a pun. Self-proclaimed legitimate businesswoman, Bobby No-Nose, has something of a reputation around the Commonwealth. That reputation may have contributed to recent talk of a less than legitimate endeavor of hers. Except there's a bit of a twist. Bobby has very conspicuously disappeared. Word is, there's no trace of her in Goodneighbor. It's unclear at this time whether she actually pulled off the job she was rumored
Proctor
to have
Ingram
been
said
plotting.
she needed this suit testing
Or,
yesterday.
Yeah, I get it.
Just she crossed the wrong people
You
and
know what
won't
10-pound
be seen
cockroach
anywhere
is?
again.
Even
Ever.
the Commonwealth looks bad. Smart.
If you
You want to see the
can.
Brotherhood's greatest warship?
Right Behind You Baby by Ray Smith is next. Should really explain the concept of personal space to that man.
No way I could pick this.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood.
There.
I prefer laser weapons myself.
Thank you, sister.
It's
You
a
know,
cleaner
wouldn't have
shot.
to worry about them
Leaves that
getting out
memorable
if they weren't on
ozone
the ship.
smell
Your
behind.
concerns are noted, Scribe. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you.
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
If you're looking for a way into the Institute, you should talk to Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team. When it comes to keeping the Prydwen running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
time for yet another slice of news from the Commonwealth, folks. Are you familiar with the old sailing ship stranded on top of a building downtown? Reports from the area suggest it'd be a good idea to avoid the ship at all costs. Now, believe it or not, you'll have to shift your gaze much, much higher. You heard it here. The ship somehow managed to become airborne and lodged itself in a different building downtown. How? Why? I suggest you just roll with it, folks. It's crazy, but it's true. Keep it tuned to Diamond City Radio for all the latest news, no matter how weird. Billy Ward and the Dominoes are next with 60 Minute Man.
We'd move faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse.
I need to assign someone to this. Seems to be growing well.
Need something? Thing. I'd just leave that if I were you.
Yeah.
Hey,
You point,
wait there.
I shoot.
Just when you think you're safe, you're not. That's how it always gets.
That was Billie Holiday. You're tuned to the Commonwealth's only respite from the tedium and desperation of post-apocalyptic life. Diamond City Radio. You consider yourself a mighty, mighty man? I know I do. But then, we can't all be Travis Lonely Miles.
Victory is assured.
without the help of some wonderful businesses here in town. Commonwealth weaponry. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Next, orange-colored sky. By the
You're exceeding the maximum recommended payload for a ground unit, soldier.